Peace, 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 peace. I'm Rami Salam El, and I thank you for watching. Before we get started, much love to you if you're watching this. Yes, you. Yes, you. Yes, you. Much love to you watching it. You are special. You are amazing. This isn't by accident. This isn't by happenstance. You didn't just stumble onto this video. The universe is aligned for this moment right now for you to hear this message. So I hope that you're listening. My name is Rami Salam El. Cliff Solo is my artist name. First and foremost, much love to Jay Morrison, much love to JMA, Jay Morrison Academy, to the Queen, to the all the people on your crew, for the demonstration, for everything that you're doing right now with Houston's and before Houston's and after Houston's, because it's not just about this moment. Man, in short, I just wanted to share some information. I love what you're doing. I heard your interview. I watched a few. I heard the ones with Boyce Watkins, Dr. Boyce Watkins, and that's really what made me hit you up, is because your mentality, your mindset is exactly where I've been pushing our people to get to in terms of creating our own entire city, our own entire town, within a town if we must. So we have our own library, our own museum, our own laundromat, our own street signs, our own everything. And the information I wanted to share with you is a key, that we're missing, I feel, as a people, that will help unlock, will help for us to be more effective in everything that we want to manifest and get done. All right, boom. So and in your videos, it's very clear that you're aware that in law, you have to be careful what you say, because what you say and the words you use can and will be used against you. Like the brother that was at the Houston's, and how he said that they didn't have a reason for why they wouldn't seat you guys. That right there, he slipped up, he messed up, and they're gonna have to pay for that discrimination. Likewise, let's apply that same concept in terms of language and the words we use and statements we make, and how that can have consequences. Likewise, when we call ourselves black, I understand what it means culturally. I understand what we mean when we say it. I understand what we mean. But in law, it doesn't mean what we want it to mean. It doesn't mean what we believe it to mean. That's not how it works in law. It already has a definition. It's connected to Negro, slave. Civiliter mortuus is a law term. Civiliter, C-I-V-I-L, civiliter, C-I-V-I-L-I-T-E-R, civiliter mortuus, M-O-R-T-U-U-S, I believe. Look that term up. We have to be very careful. And African American, same thing. Black American, same thing. People of color, same thing. All of these terms connect us back to Negro, back to slavery, and thus the 3/5 of a human not having our rights, our human rights, our civil rights. And that is the mechanism that they often people use to oppress us. We see that they identify us by our skin color, by our complexion, but there's a mechanism that's going on, that's working in this system, the U.S., the government, all the way down, the systematic racism that we're aware of, and we know the mechanism that they use to affect that, to manifest that onto us, is through us calling ourselves black, to accepting that label of African American, of people of color, also this enslavement names, using those names, because that's fraudulent. We are not, our last names are not European, and that we have to get out of that. And I don't want to go too long, but I just want to say that I ask you, if nothing else, to study the information that Noble Drew Ali brought. Not in terms of religion, not in terms of spirituality or anything like that, but in terms of how we can apply it and be effective in law. Strictly from a factual, scientific standpoint. What are the things that we can use to help us manifest you know, the life that we wish to live. Also, the United Nations Declaration of Rights for Indigenous People. Look into that. There is an act that states very clearly that states have to, I forget the terminology that they use, but basically they got to cash out to indigenous people to help revitalize, to help secure and protect our culture, our way of life, etc., etc., etc. And we can use that to help to help push the state to hold up to what it said it's going to do, because the United States signed on to the United Nations, so they're bound to uphold that law, you know. And we can use these certain things to manifest what we want, to manifest our own neighborhoods, our own communities, just like the Asians do. I'm not sure if it's like that in Atlanta, but here in Oakland, the Bay Area, we got a Chinatown, we got the section for the Mexicans, you know what I mean? We have different pockets for different people, but we never have a pocket for ourselves where the street signs are all based on our ancestors and people that we look up to. And all of the buildings on the block are our restaurants and our establishments. And the way, you know, the first step in us doing that is for us to be us. Because as long as we do it in someone else's name, you know, we're building on a shaky, we're building on a fraudulent foundation, you know, and someone can always pull out the cars from under us, like Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yeah, we coming up on 7 minutes, so let me cut it right there. Nationality, Moorish American is the key, but look it up for yourself. Don't believe me. If you want to contact me, I would love to build with you more. I have plenty of ideas on how we can really manifest this quicker. I have a brilliant idea, in fact, for Atlanta, with Sci-Hi the Prince. So man, we will link up. I'm putting this into the universe. We will link up soon, Jay Morrison. Until then, much love to you, much love to the staff, much love to everybody that's supporting, Killer Mike, David Banner, T.I., man, everybody, you watching, everyone. Let's lift each other up and keep shining. Much love to you. Peace.